Hi, Team Live Fit. My name is Christy Kilgore, and Megan has asked me to share with you some creative ways in which I have put myself out there as a Beachbody coach, with it being a little bit more outside the box than, say, the average coach. I don't know about you, but my news feed is full of coaches' Facebook feed, which is great. I love seeing people putting themselves out there and trying to send a positive message. But in a sea of coaches, especially here in Dallas, Fort Worth, I had to think of ways in which I could put myself out there that was a little bit different than what I'm already seeing. And I think when you start to really follow people that you find influential or who have had success, you'll see that they too wanted to do something a little bit different, but still have the same message. So I'm hoping if I share these tips with you, it will inspire you to think outside the box and how you can incorporate some of these things within your own coaching business. So my first tip, first and foremost, and maybe it's because I'm old-fashioned, I am 41, I like to put personal touches on everything. So when a customer first buys a challenge pack from me, I always send them a thank you card. It's handwritten. I even address the envelope. I don't print off the address labels. I address the envelope, I put my name in the corner, and I always write them a little message that says, thank you for choosing me as your coach, and we're now partners in this thing called fitness. So I let them know that this is a partnership and I want to take this journey with them. And you just build on that relationship even after the sale, because you want them to feel comfortable coming to you, and you also want them to be engaging in your challenge groups and social media. So that's one of the things I like to do is I send the thank you. I also include my business card, because if they have a positive experience, then they can refer a friend to me, which is my second tip. Kind of piggybacking off of the personalization of things, most successful small businesses are, they grow based on word of mouth and referrals. And so I would much rather have someone come to me based on someone else's experience and referral than to have to sell myself. So I always include in my thank you card some business cards, and then I let them know if they know of someone who would like to take the journey with them to please contact me. And as a thank you, I usually send them free samples. So if you have Energize in the house, or maybe a scoop of Shakeology, you can buy little Ziploc bags and give them a sample and just mail it. It doesn't cost anything extra. And it's just a nice way of thanking them, or maybe you even have a DVD, an extra DVD, whatever you would like to do as a thank you. I encourage you to do that, because again, it's just another extension of making this business about relationships and building on them. My third tip, when I am your coach, and maybe this is the personal trainer in me, I take this job pretty seriously. So if you are not actively engaged in a challenge group, whether it's 21 Day Fix or Hammer and Chisel, I always like to offer a freebie fit group. And what I mean by that is maybe it's a squatting challenge, 30 days of squatting, or maybe it's a planking challenge. Whatever you may want to do, it could be even clean eating. I call these freebie fit groups, and those are just bonuses of having me as your coach, because again, you want to stand out from someone who's just selling you a product. So in that thank you note that you send to your customers, you can also include in there, please let me know if you'd like to join any of my freebie fit groups. They are always free to customers. And that's another way that in the referral process, they can tell their friends that you are constantly engaged with them at all times. Number 4, personal development. This is a tough one for me, but what I've thought of in the last few weeks, especially since January hit and I started setting goals for myself, personal development being one of them, I make it an accountability thing. So if my goal is to do devotionals every day, then I'm going to reach out to people that I know are going to hold me accountable. So I'll reach out to a couple people that I thought, hey, you know what? They might be interested in this, or maybe I would just put it out there on my like page and have that group that's going to keep you yourself accountable. So the roles are kind of reversed, but you're still building on those relationships. So maybe you're reading a book and you want people to be a part of that. Invite them in and let them know it's going to be a book club and have fun with it. And my last tip. This is a big one, and this is something that's going to save you a lot of time. If ever you wanted to do a clean eating group, my suggestion is this, and there's so many benefits of doing it this way. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it and saves you so much time. Do not do it the way I used to do it. Do it this way. If you decide to do a clean eating group, use BOD. Here's why. You are giving exposure to a feature that Beachbody offers that no other company does. You are taking recipes from each of the programs on there, because if you go into TurboFire, if you go into P90X, if you go into TurboJam, each one of those programs also has a nutritional guide and recipe guide. You can borrow all of those recipes, post them in your 5-day challenge group, and just say, found this from TurboFire, hope you like it. Found this from TurboJam, hope you like it. And then at the end, you can refer them to BOD and let them know, not only are you going to have a 30-day trial of all of these workouts, but you also get access to the nutrition and you get a sampling of all the celebrity trainers that Beachbody has to offer. There is no pressure there, right? And I have found using BOD is a sure way to get people into a healthier habit than trying to sell them a challenge pack. So if you can use BOD to your benefit, try it. Be creative. There's no pressure on them because it's free for 30 days. So that's my inside scoop to you on how you can be creative in getting your coaching business out there and selling yourself as the go-to person for someone who has health and fitness needs. I hope that's helpful. Please post your questions below if you have any, and I'll be happy to answer them. You can also find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Christy Kilgore PT. Bye.